Today we shall reflect on the life of Saint John Baptist Mary Vianney. This remarkable saint, whom the Church upholds as the model and patron of the secular clergy, was born on the 8th of May 1786 in the fanatically anti-clerical and irreligious age of the French Revolution and Napoleon Bonaparte. The fourth of 6 children of devout parents, Jean-Baptiste Marie grew up an unlettered farmhand, and at the age of 13 made his first communion secretly in a farm shed while others unloaded hay to avert suspicion. Due to lack of primary education, he encountered great difficulties in his studies for the priesthood, and only his sterling character and spiritual depth, backed by the special intercession of his pastor, finally procured for him his ordination in 1815. Assigning him to the obscure little village of Ars near Lyons, the Vicar General told him, "There is not much love of God in that parish. You will enkindle it." In fact, the villagers and farmers were living in a state of great spiritual and moral neglect, addicted to drink and an inordinate craze for dancing. John Vianney set about working quietly among the poor and the sick of the parish, and passed many hours a day before the Blessed Sacrament, pleading for the conversion of his flock. For the remaining 40 years of his life, he also subjected his body to flagellations and severe austerities of every kind in a spirit of penance and expiation on their behalf. He preached in a simple language, using imagery from everyday life. For the most destitute girls, he opened an orphanage, La Providence, which was later turned into a school and widely copied all over France. A confraternity of the Blessed Sacrament was also started. The chiefest and the most successful labor of the Cour des Arts was the spiritual direction of souls in the confessional, where he regularly spent 14 to 18 hours daily. He soon became known for his ability to read men's hearts, had supernatural knowledge of unconfessed sins and of things to come, and for his prayers that miraculously healed the sick. Not only was the village of Ars transformed morally and spiritually within a few years, but people started coming to him from all parts of Europe and even America with their problems. John Vianney was all zeal and amiability, endless patience and humility. Yet, humanly speaking, the scant food and sleep he permitted himself all through the 40 years of his ministry was entirely insufficient to sustain life. Besides, as witnessed by the villagers, he was for years also tormented by diabolical manifestations. Towards the end of his life, he was made honorary canon of Lyons, and the French government honored him with the knighthood of the Legion of Honor, though of course he cared nothing for such accolades. He died on the 4th of August 1859 and was canonized by Pope Pius XI in 1925.